moving on from that, who is your favorite character so far? It could be any of those three.
Can I pick for James?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's Nesta.
Nesta. Big Nesta guy over there, huh?
I'm gonna take his pick back from me.
Alright, so he took your pick. Why don't you take his pick? An eye for an eye, just like this book.
The dad.
Get your cane, Dad. We gotta go hunt some deer.
I
can't help. You gotta
Zach, why don't you pick for Sam?
Pick for Sam?
Yeah, who's my favorite character, boy?
Oh, definitely Lucian. I think you're definitely
Dude,
Lucian.
you fucking nailed it.
Yeah, I know. I know you.
Yeah,
That's obvious.
I'm down with Lucian.
Yeah.
Sam, you gotta pick for Adam.
You gotta pick for Adam?
Yeah.
For Adam, I say the Suriel.
Close. It's actually the dark figure that we have cloaked in all black that she said was the most handsome figure she had ever seen. I'm curious about his implications later in the book. I think he rears his head.
Adam,
you thinking love triangle?
Ryzen.
I'm thinking a total wedge in between Tamlin and Farah.
Yeah.
Alright, you gotta pick a favorite character for Scott, who you cannot see.
Okay, I know Scott so well, so let me just.
We go way back.
I would go Tamlin. Tamlin's got a lot of probably what Scott's packing in the way of a solid body.
You ain't wrong.
Probably ripped out. If I envision a Scott, he's like hard in the paint on the blonde, lengthy hair, and likes it when his significant other draws it back behind his ear.
Yep.
So that'd be my guess.
That's
Excited just hearing him describe it.
We were talking about.
That's a shot in the dark, because
Who did not get a favorite character
There's
assigned
another
to
scene.
I need a character.
For you?
Yes.
Pick Zach.
Yes. Think hot, you know.
That mercenary early on. She was all mangled. Kind of reminded me of the lunch lady from Billy Madison's. Stay away, kids.
How did you know?
Minimum 400 pounds.
Shit. Brienne of
I'll take it. That's
Dortmund, or whatever.
Brienne of Tarth. Yeah.
All the chiseled
Big
men were
Brienne.
taken.
Okay.
I like a woman who can dominate.
I suppose.
It works. It works.
If none of these questions have been open-ended enough so far, we have one last one, and that is what is going to happen next? Adam, kick us off.
we're gonna take a deep dive into what I assume is going to be the triangle of love between this dark, clouded figure and Tamlin plus Farah. Farah's going to come amongst the dark, clouded figure she met at the what I call the Fire Fest, where they were all probably dropping LSD and mushrooms, got all tripped out.
Yes.
And that was what was the occasion for the Love Fest. You know, if Maas is worth her weight in salt as a rider, she'll take us down that tributary.
Okay, I feel like we have to address the obvious here. So, Tamlin and Feyre are clearly going to, like, hook up, right?
Bang.
Okay. Now we got to talk about the age difference. Because how old is Feyre? 19?
She's 19.
Old
Okay.
enough.
How
Old
old?
enough.
How old is Tamlin? Somebody throw it out. Give me an age.
Older than 19.
3,000.
Great grandpa.
He's older than
Like-
the moon and the stars.
What's
I mean,
going
not
on?
technically. It's still same generation.
It's legal.
just-
We know he's older than 500 years. We know that.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a little creepy.
You're not wrong.
So he might be super old, but it's not like he's had generations of people after him, right?
That's
It's
true,
just like,
That's true.
you know, so that he's not. I understand what you're saying from an age perspective, great, whatever, but like he's really only. It's basically the same. He's just a child.
So you're saying he's not a great grandpa?
He's but a boy.
He's just a
What?
chiseled.
I don't know
what they're
if
into yet,
He doesn't
Zach.
have a kid yet.
Yeah.
That's fair.
No,
Not
he
that we
doesn't.
know of.
Yeah, exactly.
What about the disease? The thing that
The
blight?
The blight.
Yeah, I feel like that was like mentioned, and then it's like we stopped talking about it for a while.
It's a
but like
sex thing.
It's a sex
You
thing.
wouldn't understand.
It's all as a sex thing. It's all as a sex thing.
Everything is.
I just assume every other chapter now is just gonna be just straight sex at this point. They've done enough prefacing to like get us through there.
God, crazy.
They hooked us, and now it's just gonna be.
There's a lot of heat building up
Just-
between the legs.
Yeah.
The heat has been building up. The friction is about to give way.
Yeah.
If I may address the audience briefly, directly, for all of you who have read this, the first half of this book is so slow. I'm really hoping it gets faster at this point. Like I'm foreseeing a little bit of a freewheeling romp through the different courts.
I think there were moments where it was moving, and then it would kind of like stop.
They would just throw a cinder block in the middle of the road for this story.
That's fair.
Because there were times when I would read this really, really quickly and be going through page to page to page and think, oh my god, this is actually picking up now. And all of a sudden it's like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to start painting now. Oh my god, please. Do something. Leave the damn castle, for God's sake.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like
every opportunity she got.
to happen at the end. I feel like she's gonna go.
it's
to
getting better.
one of the other was it lands or courts? I feel like she's gonna go to like.
They're going to go on a journey. There's going to be a journey.
She's definitely leaving Springcourt though, because every
Absolutely.
chance she gets, she wants to leave and do something adventurous instead of doing the smart thing. So I feel like we're gonna.
She needs to
find
finally
out, of course.
do the dumb thing and leave the damn place. Yeah.
What is the separate question? What's the bet on the first time Feyre and Tamlin inevitably do it?
What do you mean?
How much?
What do you mean do it?
Was maybe like
How much? Where are we going there?
How covered in blood will he be at that point?
Okay. His own blood? What are we talking here?
Who knows?
He'll vary because
Well, that's
how
what you're
else will
at.
she see his muscles?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
She's seen his muscles in multiple states, I feel like, because I think
Of
no matter
blood.
what he's
I
wearing,
feel like it's always
blood.
He's
He
always
could be
like
wearing
covered in blood though.
he could be wearing a winter
And-
parka, and she could describe like
Yeah.
his deltoids very, very easily.
I like how he doesn't grunt though, he growls. He's got like
It's
that
always a
beast
growl.
thing coming out.
And it's like at the most random times now. It's like he picked up his fork with his pecs rippling.
Exactly. It feels forced to me too.
He reminds me of the guy in Ted Lasso that always goes like growls. Like what's his name?
Roy Kent.
Roy Kent. He's always going. He's always mad. That's what Tamlin reminds me of. I'm thinking Tamlin's going to wind up being a minor character for a long time in this entire series. That's my bold prediction.
That is.
All right, so
takes over as the main
I'm
character.
going off reservation here.
I
You
like
get
it.
one bold prediction for the rest of the series. I say that Tamlin winds up being a minor character.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Lucien becomes the hero. Falls on the sword to save everyone.
Opposite.
I think his
The
past
tragic
is-
hero.
He makes you, the first 150, 170 pages makes you think he's the bad guy, but then his backstory, he's really the hero. It's coming, folks. Stay tuned.
I love and appreciate that. I'm going opposite though. Lucian's fucking dying at some point in
Oh,
time.
I think
Quick.
that-
Well,
He's out.
well, yeah.
He's out.
He could
He
do
might
it.
die,
He
but you might say that.
Heroes by the end of the book or another book?
He will fall on the sword
Ooh,
for
by
it.
the end of this book. Oh, you know what? You're saying bold. He's out of here. This
There's
book.
gotta be-
He's
there's gotta be
He's out of here.
blood.
This book.
There will be blood.
Great movie.
Adam, what do you got? What do you think?
Lucian is he probably needs to dispose of Tamlin so that he can get to our main character. I'm going to go with a bold statement that he finds a way to off him so as to get to Feyre.
Does he like secretly want the crown? You think? Or-
Yeah, I mean they've had the back and
Good
forth.
fellas.
Yeah.
Good
where he pushed a knife her direction and said, "Don't stab me in the back with it." You all read that.
Yeah.
And these are games. These are, sexual overtones or undertones that I think that he's toying around with.
Well, that will bring the question and answer segment to a close. We'll see you for the next one.